Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Lady Spartans basketball game brought to you by Wilson Lawson Myers Auto Owners Insurance. This is the pregame show brought to you by Union Savings and Loan, Connersville's hometown bank since 1892. Along with Clint Brown, I'm Ronnie Wiley. Clint, the Lady Spartans go for their 10th win of the season against the 6-9 Union County Patriots.
They do, looking to be a good matchup. I know both teams are, this is a rival game for us. We're just 10 miles down the road from them, and I know the girls look forward to this game every year.
Union County's on a 2-game win streak. Connersville is on a win-loss streak. They're due to win this ball game if it goes the way it has been going for the Spartans.
Yeah, and I can tell you that I know Coach Williams is she's keen on them wins. She likes them a lot, so I'm sure she's coached the girls up and got them in a good position tonight. It'll be interesting to watch, how each team comes out of the break and plays each other. But I know Coach Williams she's done a great job with the Lady Spartans this year, and I'm looking forward to watching a good game tonight.
Yeah, Coach Williams' first year under the as head coach of the Connersville Spartans. Of course, she played for the Connersville Spartans when she was in high school. 9-7 is her record. Obviously, the first year as head coach for the Spartans. Got to be very exciting for her to be coaching her alma mater.
Absolutely, and not to mention across from her, one of the assistant coaches for Union County, Ashley Gordon, played basketball with Shannon when she was in high school.
Wow.
And you got Andrea, who was on that team as well.
That's right.
As the athletic director. So a lot of familiar faces in the building tonight.
Yeah, absolutely, who know each other very, very well.
Very well.
Yeah, obviously when you're playing a team that you know very well, you definitely want to win. Union County, again, on a 2-game winning streak, like to keep that going. 6-9. Sometimes records can be deceiving.
They can be. And when you look at records, teams that are close like that, close to the 500 mark, it tells me that they're hungry. They're figuring out a way to win ball games, enough to keep them competitive and close at the 500 mark. And like you said, with a rivalry game like this, with all the familiar faces, Randy Judd, who was a principal at Connersville, is now over here at Union County.
Yeah, right.
Scott Gray, who was the head coach over here, is now a coach for Connersville. So a lot of familiar faces. It can bring a lot of rivalry and a lot of competitive nature is going to show up tonight, I believe.
Yeah, Joey Siddell.
Joey's there.
Joey's on Union County coaching staff. He, of course, businessman in town and.
Involved in our sports.
Yeah, Connersville high school graduate. So, you're right. There's the fingerprints of both communities on each other's team. Connersville, again, coming in with a 9-7 record. Back and forth win-loss. It started with Hagerstown back on December 8th. They won 56-13. Then they lost to Lawrenceburg 45-42. Won against South Dearborn 46-36. Lost against Greenfield Central 57-38. Again, got back on the win column against Northeastern 49-43, and then lost to Frankton 69-59. Again, win-loss. You want to have more wins than losses, and Connersville's looking to hope as we get close to the sectionals. Got Union County tonight, Richmond next week on the 9th. Got to put a couple win streaks together for the Spartans.
Absolutely, getting close to sectional time. This is the time of year you really want to start stringing them together. And I know that the back-to-back games there, where they played Lawrenceburg on a Saturday, and then they had, South Dearborn,
Hagerstown and Lawrenceburg.
They had two games that were very close, and it was a up and down the floor, high-scoring game on a Thursday night, and then they had to turn around and play a Saturday morning game. And I know, and I believe that was Lawrenceburg that they had. Tough team. It was a tough game to watch, a heartbreaking loss for the girls. They put it all out there. But, having games back-to-back like that in such a short time frame, the girls don't get their normal recovery. And it was good to see from the sportsman side of me that wants to see growth and improvement as a team and see heart more than anything, because the second half it seemed like that's all they had to offer was their heart, and they stayed competitive in the game, and they never gave up, regardless of what the scoreboard said. So it showed a lot about the team's character that day, and I know Coach Williams was pleased with the effort, not so much the outcome.
Right.
But first year in a program, she's got a lot of underclassmen on the team. She's trusting sophomores to bring the ball up. The point guard, shooting guard positions are sophomores. So she's got to put a lot of confidence and trust in these young players. And I think it's starting to pay off. But like you said, this time of year, we want to string them together and get a streak going into sectionals.
Well, you talk about these sophomores. Those are some good sophomores to have. Serenity Pennington and Anaya Bennett, very good. If you want to have a tandem, those are two tandems along with Addison Jones. Serenity leads the team with 11.9 points per game. She's dished with a lot of dimes by Anaya Bennett. She leads with 3.3 dimes a game. So, again, those two sophomores, those are two players with Addison, three. That's three players you want to build a program around.
It really is. And, Serenity's her key to victory is her hustle. She is, on both sides of the ball, she is 100 miles an hour. Mm-hmm. She's very mission-oriented. Whoever she's guarding, I feel sorry for him because she is going to be relentless in defense all night. And then she had a big game earlier in the season where she had 26 in the first half, and the girl couldn't miss. And when you coach against a player like that, the other coach is just like, what do you do? She's shooting from 8-9 feet beyond the three-point line.
And making them
look
easy.
Yeah, so,
like you did back in the day, wasn't it?
Yeah, sure, absolutely. Just like that, just like I taught her. So, but, when you have effort like that, you're going to get those games. When you put in effort, you're going to get those games where it pays off. And we're certainly hoping that at least one or two, if not all, the Spartans can come out tonight and have a great game.
Connersville again 9-7, going for their 10th win of the season. This is the Union Savings and Loan pregame show brought to you by Union Savings and Loan, Connersville's hometown bank since 1892. We'll step out and we'll come back with the starting lineups and the national anthem. We'll come back after this.
For a loan, a line of credit, or just a safe place for your money, Union Savings and Loan has you covered with great loan and deposit rates, local loan approvals, and the friendliest service in town. Even when you're on the go, you can transfer money or make payments with ease with USLA's mobile banking app. For 130 years, we have taken pride in being your hometown bank. Union Savings and Loan, the bank that begins with you. Visit uslabank.com to learn more. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Service the old-fashioned way. The dependable service you need for your car or truck is always available at Goff's Auto Care and Tire Center in Connersville and Brookville. Experienced mechanics are ready to correct the problem using the best replacement products that will have your vehicle running like new again. Shane Goff is waiting to serve you at 600 Western Avenue in Connersville. Phone 825-2588 and Charlie Goff in Brookville at 9197 State Road 101. 647-2222 is the phone number. Goff Auto Care and Tire Center.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight we remember and celebrate a Union County legend, Wilbur Curry, a man who volunteered his time, energy, and heart to sports and students of the Union County College Corner Joint School District for an unprecedented 67 years. Most notably, Wilbur sat at his scorer's table or traveled to every basketball game, keeping the official scorebook for decades. Home games are played on Wilbur Curry Court. Tonight, many honor Wilbur's memory by wearing his signature basketball game attire, which when I think of, I always smile without a sweater. And we ask that you honor him by making a gift at his fund when Union County's cheerleaders bring donation buckets through the stands. All contributions will go to the Wilbur and Geneva Curry School Fund of the Union County Foundation. The fund is used to meet needs at Union County High School and College Corner Union School. Thank you for your generosity and support. And now let's meet the Lady Spartans. Number 11, Taylor Selby. Number 1, Miley Perry. Number 5, Taylor Watkins. Number 12, Maddie Harrison. Number 14, McKenna Lucas. Number 22, Kinsey Van Meter. Number 35, Gabby Diener. Number 2, Kylie McHenry. Number 23, Cameron Fox. The starters, number 3, Serenity Pennington. Number 10, Anaya Bennett. Number 13, Addison Jones. Number 24, Haley Simbach. And number 33, JC Wilhelm. They are coached by Shanna Williams.
Go Haley!
And now for your Lady Patriot. Number 2, Hallie Buttery. Number 10, Natalie Long. Number 11, Brooke Curry. Number 24, Whitney King. Number 40, Kennedy Lynch. Your starters, number 3, Katie McCaslin. Number 12, Peyton Gilman. Number 14, Nora Robinson. Number 22, Allie Gray. And number 34, Hallie Hughes. They're coached by Mrs. Joey Seidel.
All right, lineups, national anthem. It's game time, tip-off time here in Union County. Joey Seidel, varsity coach, mentioned him earlier, Connersville native, going against his alma mater.
You can feel it in the air tonight. It's everybody's here for a good ball game.
Oh, yeah. Exciting.
And we didn't mention this, Coach Gray, his daughter is a starter for Union County, so you've got father coaching against daughter tonight. So I'm sure the dinner talk's going to be fun after the game.
Yeah, it sure will. As the Connersville Spartans control the tip, Bennett with the basketball, or Pennington with the basketball. And right off the bat, the Connersville Spartans have the first 3 points of this ball game. And that was Abby Jones.
It's a good way to start. Corner look, she knocked it down. You can't ask for a better start from the Spartans.
Abby Jones nailed it and got nothing but the bottom of the net. Connersville on defense. Number 14 for Union County with the basketball over to number 3, and she sets up, has plenty of time to shoot, and she's off a little bit, and the Spartans come down with it. That's number 13 for the Connersville Spartans. That's Addison Jones, who knocked down that 3. She brings it up, looking over the offense for the Spartans. Taking her time. To her right is Pennington. To her left is Bennett. And it's tipped up a little bit, and Union County is going for it, and hard fall to the ground, and Connersville picks it back up, and 13 with a shot, and
boy, that was a hard fall by Haley there at half court. She popped right back up, looks to be fine. That's a good thing to see.
Yeah, she hit that hard, but as you mentioned, got right back up. Union County looking to put their first points on this ball game.
Looked like she favoring that elbow just a little bit, so hopefully that's nothing serious. But it looked like the elbow took the brunt of that fall. So
yeah, thank goodness it wasn't her head or neck, as Union County is trying to penetrate this defense from the Connersville Spartans. Pennington all over the ball handler, and she got rejected by the backboard, and Simbach comes down with the rebound. She's the leading rebounder for the Connersville Spartans. She's a presence inside, Clint.
She is, and you could tell the pinch defense that Pennington and Simbach put there, that just led to nothing open for Gilman from Union County. So great defensive effort there. It led to a poor shot by Union County, and hopefully the Spartans can continue to do that for the evening.
Yeah, Connersville got the ball snatched away as Simbach came down with it, and a nice anticipation there from Bennett, and she goes under a little too much, and follow up there from Simbach, and it doesn't go in, and Connersville retains possession. A little too fast-paced on that one.
Yeah, I think she's great at anticipating, but every now and then it's kind of like she surprises herself, like, oh, hey, I got the ball. So
yeah. Sometimes she's too quick for herself.
Early in the game jitters, so hopefully those will settle down. And
Simbach with a shot a little too hard off the back of the rim.
Another steal by Bennett.
Another steal by Bennett. And I tell you, you talk about the Energizer Bunny. She is the Energizer Bunny, and that's going to be a foul. And I can't tell if that's going to be a Connersville player or not. And Bennett looks like she's favored. I don't know if it was her hip or if she was just pulling up her shorts, but
couldn't tell. I think she was down for a second. The coaches were over there, so
I couldn't tell who that foul was on. That was actually number 34. Yeah, Haley Hughes. That was her first, team's first for Union County. Simbach with the basketball. Oh, nice inside. A little too hard there for Pennington. Pennington has the basketball. Bennett and Jones, it goes off her foot. Pressure defense there from Union County got to the Connersville Spartan.
Yeah, Spartans have been very patient on offense and executing well. A lot of cutting, a lot of movement away from the ball. Kind of surprised to see that turnover there. Just kind of looked like they were out of sorts. Yeah. But again, we're early in the game. I think there's a little bit of jitters that gotta calm down. And
nice play there from number 22 there, Allie Gray. She cuts behind the Connersville defense and cuts the lead to 1.
Great cut by Allie Gray and made for a nice, easy layup.
Jones dishes it out to Bennett, and she shoots a 3, and she sinks. No, it's a 2-pointer. I guess her foot was on the line, but Addie Jones gets her 5th point of this ball game. She's got all 5.
She does. She's 2 for 3 so far, so it's good to see. You want the confidence to be there shooting, and the only way you can do that is if you keep shooting. And 2 for 3, we'll take that 3-point lead. Both teams are showing a lot of patience on offense tonight.
Yeah, Union County down 3. Under 3:45 to go here in this. Under 3:45 now. Haley Simbach comes up with the robbery there of the Union County Patriot, and she dishes it over to Addie Jones, over to Pennington, over to Bennett. And thought maybe a little alley-oop there.
Yeah. And if anybody in the gym's going to dunk it, Anaya's going to be the one to dunk it.
Anaya would try it, absolutely. And Pennington, Jones has it back and goes a little bit too hard to Pennington, and Union County has the ball. Union County's had plenty of opportunity, Clint, to cut this lead, and the Connersville defense has stopped them virtually every time.
Their perimeter offense is moving the ball well. The Spartans are just not giving them anything to drive with. The only basket they've got was a successful drive in and made it look like an easy layup. But outside of that, Connersville has really not given too much inside to the Lady Patriots.
A foul going to be called maybe on, they're going to call that on Bennett. her first, team's first. Union County again looking to cut the lead. 22 with the basketball for Union County. That's Allie Gray. She has her 2 points. And
that's a second block.
Yeah, Simba, I tell you, she is a force inside. She's a senior. She's going to be missed on this team. And too hard of a pass there from Addie Jones, and the Union County Patriots once again has an opportunity to cut the lead, but this defense from Connersville, and that's a travel.
I can tell you this, Coach Williams is not happy with the turnovers. That's one of her pet peeves, is she wants to take care of the ball and not lose those opportunities on offense. And the Lady Spartans, I believe, have 4 turnovers this quarter. You don't want to see that early, and she's not happy about that.
Yeah, you can see on her face where she's not happy with the turnovers. You know, I can understand a forced turnover where the defense forces it, because that's
sure.
Some of these mental mistake turnovers is what gets you every time. As Bennington thought about taking a shot and decides not to, and she finds Simbach inside, and Simbach walks.
It's the pass quality that I'm seeing so far that we're struggling with. Is, you know, we need to pay a little bit more attention on those passes, make them a little bit more deliberate. But like you said, those mental errors that lead to turnovers, coaches have a hard time stomaching those.
Yeah, that's what keeps the coaches off the bench and on the floor. Is number 5 for the Spartans, Taylor Watkins, is about to check in. Union County nice inside. That is a beautiful block, and Bennett steps out of bounds.
Oh, I sure didn't think she had the ball in her possession.
Yeah, I thought she might have had the ball taken, was going to pass it up, but the referee said nope, and it's Union County basketball. 1:30, under 1:40 to go here in this first quarter. Union County still down 5-2. Number 14 with the basketball, guarded closely by Watkins, who makes her presence felt immediately.
That's 4 blocks for the Lady Spartans so far in the game.
Yeah, they have really done very well of snuffing out the Union County Patriots. And that's not a good pass by Bennett. But, you know, we talked about the turnovers, but they've made up on the defense. They've not allowed Union County to capitalize on those turnovers.
You know, the problem is you can play good defense, but eventually with turnovers, probability starts to work against you.
Right, yeah.
The more opportunities you give them, the probability is going to go in their favor at some point.
Yeah. You know, we always talk about eventually the lid will start opening up. Eventually it's going to catch up to you.
Yep.
Good teams always find a way to make you pay, as the Connersville Spartans, under a minute to go here in this first quarter, clinging to a 5-2 lead. You know, and it feels like it should be much bigger.
It really does. It really does. With the way that the Spartans have moved offensively,
and played defensively.
And played defensively, is you would think that they would be up big. But again, it's those costly turnovers that are haunting them right now.
Well, inside to number 14, and no, it goes in and out. That was McKenna Lucas.
Great execution on the play.
Yeah, excellent execution. I mean, you can't get any better than that. Sometimes they do not fall. As Union County's coming in under 15 seconds to go, they would like to cut this lead to 1, maybe even tie it.
Yeah. You know, I'm watching the Spartans, and foul trouble has been something all year we've had to compete with. You know, we had to play the other team and the foul count. The Spartans have done a great job keeping their hands out, hands back, playing great defense, moving their feet. So you can't be any happier with their defensive effort, holding the Lady Patriots to 2 points in the first quarter. At
the end of one quarter, the Connersville Spartans lead 5-2. We'll be back in 1 minute.
George's Pharmacy and Medical Equipment welcomes you to stop by our Connersville location at 330 East 5th Street. George's is proud to offer you friendly hometown service and the convenience of free delivery. Also, our medical equipment staff is there to help with whatever you need. George's Gifts has that special something for any occasion, birthdays, weddings, bereavement, or to brighten someone's day. George's, we are here for you. 765-825-6251. This Spartan Sports Network program is brought to you by Edward Jones. We'd like to say a special thank you to Edward Jones for sponsoring this Spartan Sports Network Game of the Week.
Back here in Union County, Connorsville 5-2 lead over the Union County Patriots, and what seems like, as we mentioned, Clint, that the Connorsville Spartans should be up more than 5-2.
They should. There's been some carelessness with the ball. The last turnover, it looked like it was a communication breakdown between Bennett and Taylor Watkins. There was a zig when there should have been a zag, and the ball unfortunately landed with the Lady Patriots. So
another block.
If you got points for defense, the score would be much larger.
Yeah, much larger. Much larger, as I think it was the fifth block. For the
that's 5 tonight.
Spartans, yeah. And nice
Good
defense there from Watkins as Bennett comes up with it with the Watkins. She's got Wilhelm ahead of her. She decides to elect to hold up. And Jones resets the offense. Wilhelm with the basketball. She's almost stolen. And
good
she
move.
drives all the way. And, in and out. Boy, I tell you what, you talk about a good move it was.
Great move getting there.
Yeah.
Just it's like there's a lid down on that basket, just not wanting to come off for us.
Yeah. And again, conventional wisdom says that the lid will start opening up for the Spartans. And again, nice defense there from Jones. Send back to Bennett, and Bennett's looking over the offense. She's bringing it back out. Jones, she shoots a three. It's blocked. I think that's the first block from Union County tonight.
It is. It is. And you know, the other thing I want to compliment on is even with the turnovers, Connorsville is hustling back.
Yes.
They've not been beat on fast break points.
No,
they're getting back, setting up in their defense, and just not opening any doors for Union County.
Not at all. And Bennett shoots a three, and that's a little hard. And Wilhelm is there, and she gets hacked in the opportunity for a three-point play. Oh, that was beautiful. She went right up. And no hesitation there.
No, quick rebound, quick shot, and you preach that as a coach. You know, when you're under the basket, you want to get that ball, get it up quick, and she did that. Finished strong because the girl was hanging on her arm. And it's things like that. You know, as she makes a free throw, a three-point play, that can be enough to settle a team down and say, okay, we got this. Let's settle down and settle into what we're trying to do here. So. You need a basket to fall, a break like that, a good foul call, and that sometimes can be enough to tilt the team and get them on the right track. So we'll see if the Spartans can settle down and start executing a little bit better on offense.
Connorsville up 8-2. Wilhelm came out. Pennington came back in as nice move there from Bennett there. I guess that was a Euro step there, and that was a beautiful move there from Bennett.
Yep. They used to call that a travel, and back in the day. Now it's a Euro step. But
is that what it is?
It's beautiful. It's a work of art to see that happen. So.
Yeah, that's amazing. That's a foul against number. And there's a Union County timeout. That's going to be a 30-second timeout. We'll take a 30-second timeout. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Events like this game that make our community such a great place in which to live, work, and play. All of us at FCN Bank applaud the CHS Spartans for their hard work and dedication. Thank you for reminding us once again why we all choose to call this place home. FCN, building stronger communities, one great local event at a time. Go CHS Spartans. Good luck. FCN Bank, member FDIC.
Back here, Union County, it's the Wilson Lawson Myers Auto Owner Insurance game here on TV3. Connorsville Lady Spartans on a nice little run here, a five point run, up 10-2 now here in this second quarter.
You know, we talked about it, those things that can cause the momentum to shift. And after Gracie's and one basket, another quick turnover by the Lady Patriots.
Yeah.
And Bennett goes down, makes a nice move, and a Euro step to get 2 more points.
Yep.
And the Spartans' defense is just tenacious. They are just all over the ball.
Nice basket there from Katie McCashlin, and she gets the first points for Union County this quarter, and they cut the lead 10-4 now for the Spartans. And Sembach misses it off the left side, and not sure what they're going to call there, but
how is that a jump?
Yeah, I thought Pennington had the majority of the ball, but they did call and Connersville has the ball.
Well, there's that.
Yeah, so, but
that may have been an incidental whistle, and we just had to make something.
Right, yeah, because, I mean, she had the ball on her hip, it looked like.
Yeah,
Jones,
she clear possession of that. That's,
I tell you, there's a
Coach
lot
Williams has been screaming for a timeout.
Yeah, she's been screaming for a long time, and she finally gets it. She's taking a 30-second timeout. We'll take one as well. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Health Sports Medicine takes care of our Spartans. Thanks to funding by Reed Community Benefit, certified athletic trainer Victoria is here to help our athletes get back in the game faster. Victoria is at most practices and sporting events so she can respond to an injury within seconds, determine the immediate needs, and either begin treatment or initiate emergency management. For recovery and rehab needs, Reed's Athletic Training Center has a variety of options to get your athlete back to performing their best. For more information, call 765-973-8057 or go to reedhealth.org/ATC.
Back here at Union County, Connersville up 6-10-4 with just over 5 minutes to go here in this second quarter. The first quarter went by very, very quickly, and now this quarter with a lot of timeouts.
A lot of timeouts. There's been two fouls called this quarter. Mm-hmm. A good and one finish by JC that started a little bit of a run here. I think Coach Williams seen it starting to slip a little bit, and she wanted to call a timeout and get our girls recentered.
Nice three-point shot there. No, nice high to get the rebound is Haley Sembach, and she's going to the line for two right there. Again, we talked about it earlier. She gets the rebound, goes right to the glass.
She's long. She's physical. She is not going to shy away from getting under the basket and battling for the ball, and she showed it right there with the opportunity now to put the Spartans up 2 more points.
And she sinks her first one. You know, just her growth over these 4 years, you know, just where she started owning the paint, owning the glass, has been just so fun to watch. As she looks to put the 12th point for the Spartans, and she does, and Connersville now has an 8-point lead. 12-4. And Jones all over the Union County Patriot right there, Allie Gray, who has a couple of points for Union County. Thought about taking a three there was Kat McCashlin, as the defense for the Connersville Spartans still as tight as ever. And as I say that, the Union County Patriots get behind the defense, and number 14, Nora Robinson, scores, and she cuts the lead to 6. Connersville up 12-6 now. Connersville slow and deliberate on the offensive side. Sembach way outside. Pennington, she finds some space and a little too hard off the glass. I think you talk about one of those, I kind of surprised myself. I think she surprised herself she had that much space.
She did. And you know, we were talking about Haley Sembach and the way that she has progressed as a basketball player, but she's a volleyball player as well. Just as an athlete, she is you know, top grade athlete, and she signed recently with Ohio Christian University.
Good for
she'll
her.
be going there to play next year. And you don't get those opportunities if you don't have the drive and the heart like Haley has.
Nice hustle there from Jones to save that, and Bennett sinks the three. That was a nice.
I believe that was Taylor Watkins that hit the three-point shot.
Was it Watkins?
Yeah,
Taylor Watkins. I'm sorry. It was Watkins with it. Watkins, I tell you what, that was nice hustle from Jones to find Watkins, and it looks like I thought they were calling a timeout. Apparently not, but Watkins shoots a three.
Yeah, you know, in high school, you don't see a lot of saves on the baseline without the stepping on the line. It seems like every time there's one of those plays, there's always a step on the line, and it gets blown dead. But I thought Addie made a great effort to jumped. It's probably as high as I've ever seen her jump to get that ball back in.
Nice underhanded scoop there from number 12, Peyton Gilman. And it's a 15-8 ball game now as Watkins with the basketball. 2 Patriots all over her. I tell you what, she's been in this ball game. Watkins has really been good defensively and offensively with that three right there.
Yeah, it seems like both teams have kind of settled in and found a little bit of a rhythm here, and we're starting to get a little bit more of the back and forth. Connorsville, it seems like the paint's opening up a little bit for Union County to drive in now.
Sembach from 12, or from, about 12. No, I guess that's about 12 feet, and she puts Connorsville up 9 now. Oh, I thought she shuffled her feet. Again, that's nice defense from Addie Jones. Just her presence there disrupted that Union County Patriot. That's where you teach somebody, just go to the basket.
Yeah. Yeah, but, you credit the hustle back. Like we said, Connorsville's been doing a great job of getting back on defense and at least getting in front of whoever's got the ball and playing some stop defense. But
yeah, that was a definite stop defense right there. Watkins over to Lucas. Lucas over to Jones now with the basketball. And Jones, if she would have Euroed it, she might have got away with it, but she got the traveling call in Union County with the basketball. Yeah, we know she can't do that.
The cheer block's coming alive.
Yeah, they're coming alive.
All 9 of them.
Yeah. Union County on the attack, and are they going to call Lucas on that? We'll find out. Yeah, they're going to call Lucas on that. I guess she got her as she was coming around. Say that's okay. It was I guess she brushed up against her.
Yeah, let's just chalk that one up to age. We're not seeing as well as we used to.
Yeah, from way up here.
Yeah. No, you hate to see that. It looked like McKenna was playing great defense.
Yeah. Nice defense from Jones. How many times we've seen that tonight? Send back to the basketball. Pennington bringing up the Spartans. Oh, nice.
She got hit in the
move.
face on the
she
drive.
Sure did, and it comes up a little short. Union County with the basketball, but I tell you, the Spartans, again, you talk about hustle, they get back. And number 34 is going to the line. It looks like they're going to call Wilhelm on that. We'll find out. Yeah, Wilhelm's getting the call. Number 34 for Union County, that's Haley Hughes. She's going to the line for 2. Hoping to cut the lead to 7. Find out if Hughes can do that. And she rims it off the side. I mean, you never know when a free throw is going to make a difference in the ballgame.
No, and that's why you preach and you teach to them, every one counts. In the second quarter with 1:30 left, it may not mean much, but when you're down by 1 or 2 points with 10 seconds on the clock,
it means a whole lot.
Yeah, that free throw matters. So.
Wilhelm shoots a 3, and she almost, and Sembach with the putback. Sembach gets it again, and Sembach is going to the line for 2. I tell you talk about muscle right there.
And that just speaks to the athlete she is. She's in there bouncing off bodies 3 and 4 at a time, and she came down with 2 rebounds on that possession, and finally got the opportunity for 2 free throws here.
Keeping the Spartans alive in that possession right there was Haley Sembach, and she ups the lead to 9 for the Spartans. We'll be probably talking about her and her inside presence during the halftime show, brought to you by the Flower Shop on the top of 3rd. And she shorts that one, and that's going to be Union County basketball. Or no, I guess Connorsville. I thought.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it might have went.
They're giving it back to Lady Spartans.
Yeah, I was surprised on that. I thought our girl went over the top, but that's the eyes right there.
It's the eyes again.
The eyes, that's it.
I'm going to get us binoculars for the next game.
Yeah. Connorsville leading 18-9 against Union County. Send back inside.
Very physical play to get that ball
very
back.
Physical play. Nice shot there from
Pennington.
From
Serenity.
Pennington. Serenity shot that from 22, and she puts the Spartans up by 12 now. So the Spartans have a 12-point lead under a minute to go here in this second quarter. I tell you, like to see that shot come from Pennington, as another disruption there from and I hope she's not injured her ankle as. Yep. Yeah, Pennington is down, and there's a timeout for her, and do not like to see that. It's like her right ankle.
Yeah, she's holding her right ankle. Looked like she tried to spin away from the defender and didn't know there was another defender standing there, and looked like she stepped on her foot from here.
Yeah, I don't like to see that at all. As, again, under 40 seconds to go here in the second quarter. Connorsville up 10.
You really hate to see that, you know, anytime, but especially after your last trip down the floor, offensive possession, she shoots a long three.
Yeah,
and
it makes it.
Yeah, drops it, and then, you know, you come one trip down the floor, and now she's being helped off to the bench.
Yep.
Walking very lightly on that right foot.
Yes, she is, and she gets an applause by the faithful, who's turned out a lot of faithful fans here in Union County, as hopefully Pennington can come back tonight and get her taped up. It's hopefully nothing serious.
No, we hope for the best for that, and it was good that she was able to put a little bit of weight on it.
Yeah. Wilhelm triggered it into Jones. Under 30 seconds now. Connorsville wants to extend the lead. Maybe by 13, maybe by 12, but hopefully they like to extend it. You know, we talked earlier, Clint, about how, you know, coming into their own, Connorsville really has come into their own this quarter. Watkins over to Wilhelm.
They've settled down, but, you know, we're down to 6 seconds now.
Yeah,
so
got to get something going as Sembach shoots from a long three, and she rims it in and out, and Jones, what a very entertaining and productive first half for the Connorsville Spartans. They're up 10, 21-11. We'll come back with the halftime show brought to you by the Flower Shop on the top of third. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Connorsville's favorite flower shop is The Flower Shop on the top of third. The Flower Shop's excellent floral designers can make the perfect bouquet for any occasion. Celebrating an anniversary, birthday, or mourning the loss of a loved one, the Flower Shop has the perfect arrangement for you. The Flower Shop also has assorted gifts to add something special to those occasions. The Flower Shop is a proud supporter of the Connorsville Spartans. Here's to victory in the second half from the Flower Shop on the top of third. Are you thinking about buying or selling your home? Stay local and call Trish Smith at Better Homes and Gardens First Realty Group. She will walk you through the process to make an easy transition and lead you to your dream home. Please contact Trish at 265-2663 to begin your journey today.
Back here at Union County, it's a halftime show brought to you by the Flower Shop on the top of third. Clint Brown along with Ronnie Wiley. We are watching a very entertaining physical game from the Lady Spartans. Lots of blocks. You got some scoring.
I do. In the first half for our Lady Spartans, Serenity Pennington had 3. Watkins had 3. Nye Bennett had 2. Addie Jones had 5. Haley Sembach had 5 points as well. And it was rounded out with J.C. Wilhelm, who had 3. And then for the Lady Patriots, McCaslin had 2, Gilman had 2, Robinson had 2, Gray had 2, and Hughes had 3, leaving us with a score of Lady Spartans 21 to Lady Patriots with 11.
Yeah, we talked about the first quarter. Connorsville at the end of one was a 5-2 lead for the Spartans, and it felt like it should have been more because the way our offense flowed, but the mental mistakes is what kept the score down for the Spartans. Defensively was incredible.
It was, and on offense, there's a lot of motion offense in the first half, a lot of perimeter passing, and you work that because you want to find the crease. You want to find where the defense is weak on a cut and then feed that pass in. And at the time to execute that pass, that's when our mistakes were coming in. Whether it was communication, whether it was leading too far or throwing the ball behind, they did well in executing the plays, but at payoff time, that's where the mental mistakes come in and kind of bit us in the first half. first quarter anyway.
But exactly. The first quarter was where the mental mistakes, they kind of eased up. In the second quarter, defensively, one thing you noticed, one thing you pointed out, one thing that was, I'm sure Coach Williams is very proud about, is their hustle back on defense after a mistake. They didn't hang their head. They didn't fret about it as some people do.
Right.
They went right back to what they needed to do, and they went back on defense, and they played a great defensive half.
You're up by 10 points, and if you don't have that defensive effort, if you don't have that effort getting back to the ball, that's not the case. You're not going to win games if on a turnover or after a score, if you don't hustle back on defense and get a hand in the face of whoever's got that ball and try to disrupt what they're doing, you're not going to be successful. And I feel like in the first part of the season, that was a little bit of a problem for the Lady Spartans. And I feel like the coaching staff has done a great job in saying, hey, every play counts. You don't get to take a play off. When it's time to get back and play defense, you got to do that. And the Lady Spartans have done a good job tonight doing that.
They've done a phenomenal job. 5 blocks. I don't think I've seen that many blocks and a half in a very long time, if ever.
No, the girls down low, they're playing great defense. And even when Union County has been able to beat perimeter defenders, going in there, it's no small task to go in and try to put a shot up over Haley and Taylor and Anaya, who can jump out of the gym.
Yeah.
Just great athletes. They're gonna contend those shots, and they have, and they've been very successful in stopping those shots down low for the Lady Patriots today.
One of the things that impressed me about the Lady Spartans, aside from the fact that their defense was I think they only missed 1 free throw.
They did, yeah. Just one miss.
Yeah, they were able to hit their free throws when they got to the line, and they were able to, when they did get inside, even though they didn't make them all, as soon as they got in the paint at the glass, they went straight back up.
Absolutely.
Without hesitation.
Absolutely. And you start coaching that young, that when you're under the basket and you get the ball, get that ball back up.
Yeah.
Your chances are better of making the shot there than kicking it out for a longer distance shot. And your percentages of getting fouled are higher there as well. So that's a great opportunity to put points on the board. And I thought the Lady Spartans did a great job rebounding. Not only we can stop there, they did a great job rebounding the ball. Yeah. But on offense, being able to put those shots right back up, that was a very, very big a very big point for the Lady Spartans in the first half, was getting those quick rebounds and quick shots back up.
Talk about the rebounding and Haley Simbach. That last one of the last plays of that second quarter, where she got 2 or 3 rebounds to keep that of her own shots.
Yeah.
To keep the series alive for the Spartans, just shows how tough she was inside. And again, that is what I believe is maybe one of the differences of this ball game, is that the Connersville Spartans were able to keep. They weren't one and done many times.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Union County was.
Yeah, you love as a coach to see those second and third opportunities on possessions.
Yeah.
And when you get that, we talk about probability all the time, and the probability of winning is much greater with more offensive possessions. It's simple math.
Yeah.
And the Lady Spartans did a great job of getting those second and third opportunities on possessions in the first half.
More possessions, more shots. Connersville took clearly more shots. Union County, I don't remember how many times, I lost count of how many times they came down and didn't even take a shot during a possession, because there was a disruption, a steal, a block. I mean, again, defensively, Connersville was lights out.
They were. If you have this defensive effort against any team, no discredit to Union County at all, but if you play with that effort and intensity on defense, any team's going to have a hard time putting points on the board against you. Right. So it's certainly been a capitalizing point for the Lady Spartans tonight to play physical, just tough, in-your-face defense, and they've been successful with it through the first half.
If you're Coach Williams, what do you tell the girls?
I think you tell them in the second quarter they did some things well. It felt like they got a rhythm going. You didn't see as many of the careless turnovers in the second quarter. So stay in that lane. Stay in that vein of what we're doing. The ball game is increasingly getting physical, and I think that that's going to come down to girls getting tired. Girls are, second half you look at fatigue, and then you look at the scoreboard. Union County is going to come out. They know they got a lot of ground to make up, so their intensity level is going to be there. Our girls are going to have to step up and match that intensity level. But I think if you're Coach Williams, you tell them, hey, first quarter, it's done and over with. Put that behind us. We learn from our mistakes. Let's keep going on this right path that we're on. Limit our turnovers and keep that intensity on the rebounding. When you're creating those second, third opportunities in a possession, your chance of success goes up. So I think that's probably the message she sent to the Lady Spartans in the halftime.
Pennington is out, and she looks like she's fine.
Yeah,
so
she's taking shots.
Yeah, that is good news that she had that fall there towards the end of the actually, I think probably less than a minute to go of the second quarter, she had that fall. Joey Siddell bringing his girls out. If you're Joey Siddell, what would you tell the girls?
I think you tell them the intensity's there. They're playing with intensity. We talked about not being able to create much off the drive for Union County was a problem. And when they did get in on the drive, you're going in against towers and great athletes that are blocking and contesting the shots. So I think maybe you talk about if you've got some perimeter shooters, maybe trying to get them hot, get them in a little bit of a momentum in the second half. Or, maybe you're telling them, get a shot fake up, get them in the air, try to draw the foul. But just driving straight into them and trying to get a shot up has not been successful for them. So I think you work at perimeter shooting, and if you do get the ball down low, try a shot fake, something to get them up in the air, maybe get Connersville in foul trouble.
All right, as we approach the start of the second quarter, we're going to take a timeout. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Auto Sales and Tires, 126 West 2nd Street, gives you the very best deals in tires. Don's has all major brands available in stock and in all price ranges. You can rely on Don's Auto Sales and Tires, in business for over 40 years. And Don's Auto Sales has a large selection of quality pre-owned vehicles in prices ranging from $1,000 to $30,000. Need new tires or a quality vehicle? Available from Don's Auto Sales and Tires, 126 West 2nd Street, Connersville. The phone number is 825-7730.
Back here at Union County as we get ready to start the second half, wrapping up the halftime show. Brought to you by the Flower Shop on the top of third. Connersville's favorite flower shop, as Connersville has a 10-point lead to start this second half. Union County going to be triggering it in. Nora Robinson's going to be the one doing the duties for Union County as Connersville has their starters back in.
It's good to see Serenity back out there on the floor.
Very nice. Yeah, that looked kind of scary there towards that end of the second quarter. As you talked about going inside, and Union County did right there. Yeah, it's Gilman. Peyton Gilman gets Union County on the board immediately to cut that lead to 8. Connersville slow and methodical to start their first possession here in this second half, and why not? They're up 8. Pennington going inside. She's got a lane, and she goes in, and she scores. That was beautiful answer for the Connersville Spartans.
I was just thinking to myself after that drive by Gilman, I want to watch Serenity, see how she does on that ankle, see if she's having a hard time keeping up. But then she come right back down the floor and drove it in herself. So I don't think the ankle's the issue there.
No, it's not. And that's McCashlin. She answers right back. So we'll see if Connersville can answer back. This might be a shootout here in this second quarter.
If you're Coach Seidel, you love this. This is what you wanted to see. If you're Coach Williams, you're telling your girls, hey, knock it off.
Yeah, right, yeah.
Don't let this get going.
Yeah, absolutely. And I thought that went off the girls' leg of a Union County, and I think they're going to talk about it. But apparently it went off to Spartans, and Williams is talking to her girls. And
it's going to be the Lady Spartan ball.
Yeah, that's what I thought too, and it has been corrected. And
you like to see that. When errors are made, the crowd can live with it.
Yeah.
As long as there's some
almost. Simbach is going in for 2.
But when the officials come together, they talk and they get it right. That's the thing. Everybody understands officials are humans. They're going to make mistakes. But when you have the opportunity, make it right.
Make it right. And they made it right there. Simbach is at the line, and her left-handed shot goes up and in, and looking to put the Connersville Spartans back up 10 to answer Union County's 2 points the last time they had the ball, and then it goes off, and she gets her own rebound, and she goes back to the line for 2. Again, we talked about the hustle, Clint.
The hustle and those quick shots. I mean, no sooner than she landed with that rebound, the ball's going right back up.
Yeah.
And as a defender, you really don't have a choice. I'm either going to make a stab at this or I'm going to let her have 2 points.
Yeah.
So, it puts them in a horrible situation. That's her 7th point. She makes the first of 2, her 7th point on the evening. And probably 4 or 5 of those points have been off rebounds and quick shot attempts.
Absolutely. And the free throws have been because of those opportunities, and she rims that in and out. Connorsville up 10.
Really want to see the Spartans settle back down on defense here and play the defense they had going in the first half.
Yeah, because the Union County has driven a lot, and they're driving there a little too hard there, and Bennett comes down with the rebound, and she brings up the ball for the Lady Spartans, and she off over to Pennington. Wilhelm gets inside the paint. Jones has got the ball now, and she's over to Wilhelm. Wilhelm, and she throws it away. You talked about that miscommunication.
Yeah, it looked like JC had a little bit of room there. I don't think she had used her dribble up, maybe take a dribble and get a better angle on that pass. But it's just small mental errors like that you got to learn from, correct it, and move on. You don't want to let something like that nag and hang on to it through the game. So
yeah, just let that go. It's over with now. Nice defense from the Spartans to force the Union County Patriot. Again, how many times have we seen that tonight where they get into the paint and it's clogged up?
Yep. The Patriots have done pretty good in the second half, penetrating.
Thought they might have.
Okay, they're calling the foul on the ground.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to call Simbach on that. I couldn't tell if it was going to be Simbach or Jones. They were both around, but they got Simbach for that, her first. Team's first here in this nice play, and that's going to be against Pennington. And number 12 for Union County is going to go to the line to put 2 points in. That's Peyton Gilman, who's already got 2 points this. I mean, she has total, but she has at least 2 this.
Yeah, she's got 2 each half so far, so she's sitting at 4.
Looking for 5, and she misses that one. We talked about how good both teams were at the free throw line.
These count.
Yeah, these do count.
It's a 10-point game. If Union County's able to close that gap down and get this score tight again, these shots are, when you go home at night, these are the shots you're going to think about missing.
Absolutely. Simbach, nice. Misses that one from about 12 feet. And Union County comes back down with the rebound.
I think something else that's remarkable about the way the girls are playing tonight is their shot selection. They've not forced a bunch of ugly shots that shouldn't be taken. They are taking good shot attempts. It's just some are good opportunity, but turnover.
Yep.
But getting back to what I was saying, the shot attempts have been there. They're good shot attempts.
Yeah.
It's just
the lid sometimes don't.
The lid just won't come off for us.
Yeah. And that happens, and again, conventional wisdom says that keep shooting because hopefully the lid will open up, and it usually does.
Yeah, probability's working for us now.
Yeah. Union County, and that was one of the rare times where we had are they going to call that on? They're going to call that on Jones. Yeah, that's her first. Connersville now has 3 fouls. 2 very quick ones. Now they're 3 fouls. Don't want to get in foul trouble as we're under 5 minutes to go here in this third quarter. The whistles are out.
I struggle with that. There may have been 6 total fouls in the first half.
And that's going to be Union County basketball. You talked about going outside, and
yeah,
there wasn't that many fouls that first half.
And we're already at 5 for the quarter with just over 3 minutes gone in the third quarter.
Yeah.
Got to have some consistency out there. If they're playing one way in the first half, you want to try to let them play that way in the second half so the girls know, how to play.
Bennett going all the way right there, and she's got 2 points. I tell you, you can just see it in her eyes when you know she's going to go all the way.
Yeah,
that's
as soon as she got
point.
that ball, she knew, hey, I've got the lane. I'm going right to the rim.
Yeah, that's a nice open. And, oh, wow, just a little bit too hard for Union County right there. And Bennett comes out with the rebound. Union County's had a lot of one and done right there. And Union County comes up with the loose ball after a turnover for the Spartans now. We talked about the turnovers. They're creeping in despite the fact that Connersville was up 12. A little bit too hard. Sit back with the basketball, and Pennington goes all the way in. She draws the foul.
It was a good job getting down for that outlet pass, but I've been watching Serenity the last couple possessions, and you can tell the ankle's
still bothering her.
It's still giving her a little bit of hitch in the giddy up. Hopefully, that's just something that's a little irritation that she can play through. She's done great so far, knocks down her first of two. But you can definitely tell that she's still feeling that ankle.
Connersville up 28-15, got a 13-point lead now. And she sinks that one as she's going to take a seat and maybe get some. I thought they were maybe going to treat her a little bit, but they're not, as Watkins comes in. And
I'm guessing there's at least a conversation being had, like, hey, how's that ankle feeling?
Yeah.
Got to keep in mind player safety is always a priority.
Absolutely.
But even with the ankle, she's at 7 points on the night. She made both free throws there. So
number 3 takes a shot for Union County. She sinks it. McCashlin hits, I think that's her second three-pointer. That's her 7th point of this ball game. And the lead's now down to 11. Connersville has an 11-point lead over Union County, 29-18. Connersville, and that was a walk there from Jones. Yeah, you talk about the Euro step. If that was the NBA, that might have been allowed.
Oh, yeah, she had 5 more steps to go.
Yeah, easy. Yeah. I've seen him carry the ball down. I mean, we've literally seen him carry the ball down.
When you see a video and a guy's walking with the basketball talking to an official, that's a problem.
Yeah, that is a serious problem. And there's another walk. I see calls in high school. There's more traveling calls in high school than the NBA.
Yeah. Is that even a rule anymore?
I don't know
in the
if
NBA?
it is a rule,
Yeah, I think they're just like, take as many as you need.
Yeah, I saw that San Antonio center take 3 or 4 steps, and it looked good, but it looked like
he probably got all the way down the court with those 3 or 4 steps, didn't he?
He probably did, yeah.
Like 8'9" or something like that.
Yeah, he's huge. Sit back with the basketball. Nice dish inside from, that would have been, sit back at the rebound again. Bennett, she's stopping and popping from 15, and she's hard off the back of the glass.
She got hit.
Sit back with the basketball, and that's going to be a held ball, it looks like. And that's Connersville basketball. Nice toughness there from Simbach and the Spartans. Again, a couple of times this quarter, we've seen one and done for the Spartans. They've got that toughness back this possession.
Yeah, Haley is just playing like a girl on fire under the basket.
She is. Yeah, she is not letting anything go. Nice. Jones, and it's going to be on the floor. That's Union County's 4th foul.
We were talking about it. One more, and that's going to put Connersville at the line.
Yeah, that's going to be that's Haley Hughes' 2nd foul. Their 4th. One more. Connersville will be shooting 2.
Oh,
not a good pass there. As McCashlin comes down with it, she's got a lot of Spartans against her. Gilman with the.
Just speaking to the defense and the hustle back, Anaya was the one who triggered that inbounds play, and she was able to get all the way down the floor and stop the ball from going inside.
Yeah, don't surprise me at all.
Got to have the hustle there.
And that's off the front of the rim, and that's going to be Connersville basketball. Addie Jones going to be triggering it in. No, it looks like Bennett will.
I think if I'm Coach Williams, I'm going back to that spread motion offense I had in the first half. You're going to work time off the clock. Hopefully when you do that, you work for the probability and the chance to get an open look. So I think that's probably my offensive game plan. as Addie takes on 2 there.
Yeah, she does, and I thought Coach Williams was trying to call a timeout there for a second, and that should be them going to Connersville should be at the line, and Jones will be taking 2 shots. Addie Jones at the line, under a minute and a half to go here in this third quarter, shooting 2, and it's hard off the glass.
Come on in.
Yeah, where the free throws for the Spartans has fallen by the wayside. Lucas coming out, Wilhelm back in. Pennington back in for the Spartans. Watkins takes a seat. And Jones sinks her second one. Connersville up 12. That's her 6th point of this ball game, Addie Jones.
I think it's a good time to mention this. This is the first time I'm getting to call one of Addie's games.
Yes.
Addie being my niece. So this is a unique experience for me as well.
Yes. It's always nice to see a relative out there playing. I know that.
Yeah. She should have about 15 more points a quarter, but
we'll
talk
probably,
about that after the game.
Yeah, I think have you given her extra points?
Yeah.
I think you might be allowed to.
Yeah.
Hughes is at the line shooting 2, and she rims it off to the side.
I can give her as many points as I want, though.
You probably could.
It's just not going to go on the scoreboard.
No. Terry's down there keeping an official score, doing it for his 53rd season. Talk to him.
53 seasons.
That's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. And Hughes sinks her second one, cutting the lead to 11 again. 30-19, Connersville has the lead.
I think that is noteworthy that they honored Wilbur Curry tonight for 60 years of him doing
60,
the same
I think
thing.
67.
67 years.
So Terry's got 14 years to go.
Isn't that remarkable?
That's unbelievable.
That is something that really should be celebrated. You should have a gym named after you.
That's right. That's right.
These are volunteer positions. These guys are traveling. And
And that's going to be Connersville basketball under a minute to go here in this third quarter. Bennett triggering it in for the Spartans.
The other thing I've noticed, another thing I've noticed this year is Coach Williams done a great job with inbounds plays. They really do have some very
Yep, she went up. Yep. Jones.
But the inbounds plays that she comes up with, they're great in design if the girls execute.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh, yeah.
There goes
and
the cheer
we've seen
block
them execute
again.
something. Yeah. Yeah, I always want to tell our cheer block when they do that, it's like, are we winning? If we're not, then you probably shouldn't say that.
Yeah.
Number 10 for Union County shoots a 3. I think they've only made 2 threes tonight.
And I don't think that they shot – maybe they shot 1 in the first half. But like we talked about, Coach Seidel was probably in there saying, listen, we're going to have to look at those threes. If you get an opportunity out there, we got to take them.
Yeah, and that, you talk about a good shot. That was a good shot there from Bennett, and it just did not go too hard off the glass. Another three-pointer that was off to the side. Wilhelm with the basketball, and she's surrounded by some Union County players, and Connors only has 10 seconds. You better hustle. And Bennett has the basketball, and she's over to Pennington, who shoots a 3, and it's off to the side. And we played 3 quarters here in Union County. Connersville is up 30-19. We'll be back in 1 minute.
When injury happens, you can't always wait for a scheduled appointment to get care. Reed Ortho Walk-In now offers same-day appointments Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. for sprains and strains, pain in the muscles, bones, joints, and ligaments from an injury or fall, and chronic orthopedic issues like osteoarthritis. If you need care fast for a sudden injury or nagging bone or joint pain, come to the Walk-In Clinic at the Reed Bone and Joint Center, 1400 Highland Road in Richmond, or call them at 765-962-4444. Whitewater Eye Center Connersville provides vision care for every member of your family. This includes routine exam, treatment for eye diseases and injuries, just a few of its many services. Services that include glasses and contacts, frames for every budget, sunglasses, and a large selection of eyewear. Complete vision care for every member of your family. Yours at Whitewater Eye Center Connersville. Scheduling an appointment for a complete eye exam is as easy as calling 825-6000. Whitewater Eye Center Connersville is located at 2045 Virginia Avenue.
Fourth quarter, it's the Wilson Lawson Myers Auto Owners Insurance game here on TV3. Connors will have 30-19. I need to see a chiropractor after this game sitting up here in these bleachers.
Yeah, these
Yeah,
these bleachers are not welcoming.
No, not at all. A couple of us are sitting up here. We're all in some pain, you know.
I wonder if they've got a stair chair to get you down off the top.
Yeah,
of here.
We need some. Union County with the basketball and need without question needs to start make something happen for Union County. Get inside, make some 3-pointers, and you got to think if some of the shots that Connersville had some of the easy shots, and that's going to be a foul against Wilhelm. That's going to be her, I think, might be her third. We'll find out here. I could be wrong. Most usually am. No, it's her second. Yeah.
It's a probability thing.
It's probability, yeah, that I'm wrong. You're absolutely right. But, you got to think of how many times the Connersville Spartans missed a lot of good, easy shots that were just in and out, how the lead would have went or how this game would be.
Yeah, you're looking at probably 50 points on the board for the Lady
easy.
Spartans.
Yeah, easy.
They had one back.
Yeah, they sure did. Wilhelm with the basketball. Bennett over to Jones, who shoots a 3, and they're going to call her a walk, which as you can't do that in high school. And again, I know this is not the NBA, but these kids see the NBA players do that, and it does not get called, and so.
And I've seen high school officials that let those hop steps go, and it's just about consistency.
Yeah. Yep. Union County on the attack, still down 11. Under 7 minutes to go here in this ball game. Connersville defense with the same intensity as Jones all over Patriot. Again inside, and Wilhelm saying she didn't touch her, and neither is Bennett. Not sure who they're going to call. They're going to call Bennett on that. Wow, Bennett's like, I didn't even touch her at all. Wilhelm said she knows she didn't, but they got Bennett on that. Yeah, I thought they were going to call Wilhelm on that at first.
Yeah, I did it too because I see no contact with Bennett.
Yeah, no, I didn't see it on Bennett at all. And number 24 for Union County, that's Whitney King.
Her first point of the ball game.
Yeah, gets her first point, looks to get her second point, and she does. And Union County now is within 10 of the Connersville Spartans, slowly but surely clawing back. Do they have enough time? We'll find out as we're under 6:45 to go here in this fourth quarter. Bennett sees a little bit of lane. She stops from 12, and she sinks it. And that's her 6th point of this ball game. Can't believe she's only got 6 tonight. Seems like she should have a lot more.
She creates well.
Yes, she does.
She can drive very, very well and efficiently to the basket. And those pop-up shots for her are there.
She's taken a lot and missed a few.
She has. And I think that's what the coach has stressed to her, like, hey, we need to get you to a point where you're making that consistently.
Yeah. Well, you just got to keep shooting.
You do.
I mean, she's a shooter, so you'll shoot your way into a ball game. I mean, see a lot of the greats do that. Nice deflection there from Bennett. Again.
Oh, boy.
They recall.
Again, this is what
Bennett.
We talk about with consistency. These just weren't fouls in the first 3 quarters, and we've got 3 fouls now in less than 2 minutes. So.
Yeah, Bennett with her 3rd foul, and she's coming out for Lucas. Lucas is coming in for Bennett. Lucas is a 5'11" senior.
Coach Williams wasn't real happy about that one either.
Not at all. She is not happy at all. I don't blame her.
We talked. See.
Yeah, that looked like that might have been.
That's been called travel a few times tonight, but.
Yep. That's what I was getting ready to say too. Connersville getting defense pressure filled here. All hard off the glass, and that is going to be a held ball. And that is Connersville basketball.
I'll give this to Union County. They play very physical.
Yeah, they do.
They are a tough group of girls, and they have not backed down from any challenge tonight.
No, they have not. They have not, and now they're doing the press. And you figured this was coming. Connersville breaks it easy, and Pennington over to Simbach, who out to Wilhelm. She shoots a three, and in and out, and
that's Connersville ball.
Yeah, the faithful not liking that. They're going to call that off Lucas, and surprised they called that off Lucas, and there's going to be a timeout as Joey calls a full timeout. We're going to take a 1-minute timeout. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Wilson Lawson Myers Insurance Agency is dedicated to protecting you and your family at a price you can afford. Wilson Lawson Myers are licensed insurance professionals striving to be your agency of choice. Wilson Lawson Myers is an independent agency representing numerous companies for all your needs. Finding the right insurance begins with finding the right agency. That is Wilson Lawson Myers Insurance Agency at 521 Central Avenue in Connersville. Phone 825-5111.
Looking for a loan, a line of credit, or just a safe place for your money? Union Savings and Loan has you covered with great loan and deposit rates, local loan approvals, and the friendliest service in town. Even when you're on the go, you can transfer money or make payments with ease with USLA's mobile banking app. For 130 years, we have taken pride in being your hometown bank. Union Savings and Loan, the bank that begins with you. Visit uslabank.com to learn more. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Connersville up 11, 32-21. And Union County going to be triggered it in under Connersville's basket. Very physical fourth quarter. Whistles are out.
Yeah, they are. We'll see how the last 5 minutes and 25 seconds go. Spartans have got a couple tough breaks here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, and that's going to be Connersville basketball as McCashlin shoots that over the backboard. And Connersville again in foul trouble, 3 fouls. And that's something we cannot get lackadaisical on, as Union County is definitely going to be pressing, which would be a good time to get them in foul trouble.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Well, I'm going to be triggered it in for the Spartans, trying to find Jones, who breaks the press, and she's got Simbach in front of her. She's going to go all the way, and she pulls up instead, and that's going to be Connersville basketball. Williams was making sure that was going to be Connersville basketball, as Coach Williams was.
I'm not mad about it.
Yeah.
Seems like they need a little bit of help right down there in that corner.
Not at all. She was.
That's a hold.
Yeah. Not called. Jones with the basketball over to.
Oh, my goodness.
Walk gets her second traveling call. And yeah. One of Connersville's coaches not happy with that. And that is a 4th foul on the Spartans this half. And Miley Perry about ready to come in for the Spartans, and she's going to be taking out, not sure she's going to be taking out Jones. As that is Jones' 2nd foul, the Spartans' 4th, one more foul. The Patriots are going to be at the line. Hard to believe the Patriots don't have any fouls this quarter, and that's an air ball. And
it's not hard to believe if you've been here and watched it.
Well, that's very true. Yeah.
Oh, mercy sake.
And Union County doesn't come down with it. The Spartans do, and Simbach with the basketball. She's going all the way. Oh, I thought she was going to go all the way, but she instead likes to bring it out. And Pennington with the basketball, and she tries to throw it off the leg of a Union County Patriot, and it doesn't go her way. And McCashlin, it takes one of those little steps that doesn't, and that's Union County.
It's a good trap in the corner.
Nice trap there. I tell you, Connersville is very fast on the defense, and that's going to be Connersville's 5th foul, and that's going to be against Lucas. That's going to be putting, either way, it was going to be putting the Patriot to the line, and Whitney King is going to the line, and it's going to be a full timeout. So we're going to take a full timeout as well. Connersville's up 32-21. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Service the old-fashioned way. The dependable service you need for your car or truck is always available at Goff's Auto Care and Tire Center in Connorsville and Brookville. Experienced mechanics are ready to correct the problem using the best replacement products that will have your vehicle running like new again. Shane Goff is waiting to serve you at 600 Western Avenue in Connorsville. Phone 825-2588 and Charlie Goff in Brookville at 9197 State Road 101. 647-2222 is the phone number. Goff Auto Care and Tire Center. George's Pharmacy and Medical Equipment welcomes you to stop by our Connorsville location at 330 East 5th Street. George's is proud to offer you friendly hometown service and the convenience of free delivery. Also, our medical equipment staff is there to help with whatever you need. George's Gifts has that special something for any occasion, birthdays, weddings, bereavement, or to brighten someone's day. George's, we are here for you. 765-825-6251. This Spartan Sports Network program is brought to you.
Is going to be at the line. Whitney King going to be shooting two to cut the lead to single digits for Union County, hopefully for the Patriot fans. And she is hard off the backboard.
We're going to want to get used to this site because any foul from here on out is going to put Union County at the line. So,
yeah, that's right. And it will be two shots. And she shorts them. They've missed 4 free throws in a row. Connorsville needs to capitalize on that. Union County with their pressure defense, again, has not committed a foul at all this quarter. Haley Simbach eating some clock to Pennington. Simbach says, I want to shoot a three, and she rims it in and out, and that's going to go against, went off the foot of a Union County Patriot, and Bennett and Jones back in. Wilhelm coming out.
I'm sure Coach Williams did. She just took that timeout before the free throws were shot down on Union County's side of the floor. You want to tell the girls, hey, listen, 5 fouls, okay?
Yeah.
So keep the hands out, play smart defense here, and let's not put them at the line and give them a chance to crawl back in.
Simbach powers her way and forces a foul. Are they calling that on the floor? That's unbelievable. I was going to set you out here. They are going to put her at the line. I thought for sure that somebody was saying that it was going to be on the floor, but no, it's Simbach, who, again, we've seen her do that many times, go right to the hoop, and she extends the lead with that free throw. Again, you got to like her toughness. And that's her 8th point of this ball game. And she puts up her 9th, and Connorsville extends that lead to 13 now. And you got to think with this 13-point lead, they're in foul trouble, but it's not hurting them, and that's going to be against. Oh no, it's a held ball. I thought they were to call foul against Simbach, but that's going to be Union County basketball. So after this trigger in, Connorsville will have the possession arrow.
Haley Hughes has done a great job down there.
She has.
She's having to contend with somebody who's got some height on her.
Yeah.
Her physicality's there, her effort's there.
Haley Hughes is only 5'6" compared to. Oh, nice shot there from Pennington going in. Nice shot to Simbach's 6 foot. And that's her 9th point. And
yeah, so you got a height difference there, but she's made up for it with effort. And
yes, she has.
Very strong girl to take the ball down low, too.
McCashlin shoots a 3, and she shorts it. And looks like Lucas comes down with the rebound for Connorsville. Under 2:45 to go. Connorsville up 15. Biggest lead. And Jones shoots a 3, and she rims it. She's had a few of those tonight, and that's going to be Connorsville basketball. We've had a few of those between Hughes and Simbach. Hughes is not liking that call. But you're right, she's played very good, Hughes has. Went up against the taller Haley Simbach. Simbach gets it into, it was to Bennett to Jones.
Good job, reset it.
Yeah,
No reason to rush anything here.
And Jones shoots a 3, and she shorts it, and Union County comes up with it. Connersville up 15. Union County, running out of time. Their only saving grace is that they can get to the line with any foul, and Connersville, is going to play back a little bit as McCashton goes in, and she was hoping to draw the foul, but Lucas played that perfectly as Bennett's going up, and Pennington's going up, and she's trying to draw the foul, and she does.
You can see the girls on those drives. They're literally putting their hands behind their back.
Yep. Bennett going to be triggering it in for Connersville. Under 2 minutes to go. Connersville up 15. Nice play there from,
just can't get the roll.
Yeah, I tell you, our shooting percentage is probably not very good tonight, but you have those nights and still win. And that's another foul. Is that going to be on?
It's on Serenity.
That's on Serenity. I think that's her. Is that her second foul? And looks like
I don't think they know what's going on right now.
Timeout. Joey's going to take a timeout. It's going to be a full timeout. We'll come back in 1 minute.
This Spartan Sports Network program is brought to you by Edward Jones. We'd like to say a special thank you to Edward Jones for sponsoring this Spartan Sports Network Game of the Week. It's events like this game that make our community such a great place in which to live, work, and play. All of us at FCN Bank applaud the CHS Spartans for their hard work and dedication. Thank you for reminding us once again why we all choose to call this place home. FCN, building stronger communities, one great local event at a time. Go CHS Spartans. Good luck. FCN Bank, member FDIC.
Back here at Union County, Connersville up 36-21, up 15. As Union County Patriots once again at the line. Allie Gray for Union County looking to cut into this 15-point lead for the Spartans, and she hits it off the back of the rebound. Watkins coming in for Lucas for the Spartans. Hey, you talked about the free throws. They were good the first half for Union County. Second half, when they got a lot to the line, and she makes that one as cuts the lead to 14, does Gray. And Union County definitely pressing big time, and they got a lot of fouls to give before Connersville goes to the line. There's a interception, and a little bit too hard. Simbach comes down with it, and Bennett with the basketball, playing keep away from Union County is what Connersville is going to be doing right now, and that is a steal. And that's a timeout, and they're going to call that a held ball Union County possession, and Coach Williams was trying to call timeout and didn't get it. How many held balls we had tonight?
Oh, just enough to put about 20 minutes extra on the game time.
That's right. McCashton with the basketball over to the right side. And still good defense from the Spartans. That's going to be the Spartan basketball. Under 1:15 to go here. Not sure if Watkins or Wilhelm. No, Watkins going to trigger it in.
I don't think they were quite sure there for
I don't think they did either. Union County's press causing trouble for the Spartans.
It's a travel.
Yeah. And there's another timeout. That's a 30-second timeout. We'll take a 30-second timeout here. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Sports Medicine takes care of our Spartans. Thanks to funding by Reed Community Benefit, certified athletic trainer Victoria is here to help our athletes get back in the game faster. Victoria is at most practices and sporting events so she can respond to an injury within seconds, determine the immediate needs, and either begin treatment or initiate emergency management. For recovery and rehab needs, Reed's Athletic Training Center has a variety of options to get your athlete back to performing their best. For more information, call 765-973-8057 or go to reedhealth.org/ATC.
Back here at Union County, Spartans up 36-22. This is the longest last couple of minutes we've had this whole ball game.
I wonder if these benches make it seem longer.
Yeah, it probably does. These benches are definitely inviting. As Abby Jones comes down with the basketball as we approach under a minute to go. Bennett with the basketball. Watkins, Simbach, Connersville playing keep away.
Here.
Yep. Under 50 seconds to go, and Coach Williams wondering where the foul is, and that's going to be Connersville basketball. You know, Coach Williams is like, "Where's the foul?" Maybe the referee's like, "You're winning by 14," but still, you still got to. If you're going to call a foul, no matter what time it is, I think you should call it.
Got to be consistent.
Yeah. Jones with the basketball. Good victory for the Connersville Spartans.
Ooh.
Nice, beautiful move. And that's the third foul for Union County, but that was a fantastic move. They might as well give her a point for that.
Yeah. Yeah, you definitely get a style point.
Yeah, I think so.
They call that the breaking of the ankles. That's what they call it these days.
Yeah, my ankle was hurting watching that. That was beautiful. Bennett triggering in. She goes off the back.
Off
beautiful
the back.
play.
And
Beautiful
one.
play there from Anaya Bennett. Nice heads-up play as she gets the and one opportunity right here. Beautiful. That's her 8th point. Looking for her 9th. To bet Connersville up 16. That was beautiful. And she does, and Connersville is up 16. Under 30 seconds to go. And that's going to be a held ball, and that should be Connersville basketball. Gabby Buhner in for the Spartans. She's a 5'6" senior. Watkins going to trigger it in for Connersville.
Just got to play keep away. That's all we got to do right here.
Yep. Here's Wilhelm
or we
with
can
the
go
basketball.
down the score again. That'd work too.
And Wilhelm goes in and gets on the scoreboard. Connersville up. Yeah, that's her 5th point tonight. Connersville up 19. 41-22. Did they give her 3 points for that? I thought it was 38-22. Anyway, we're up 41-22, and there's another foul as...
It's probably a good thing they stopped counting the fouls at 5.
Yeah, right, yeah.
We got to be in double digits by now.
Yeah. And that's number 14 for Union County. Nora Robinson at the line. She's got 3 points, looking for her 4th point. And she cuts the lead to 17. Abby Jones with the basketball over to Buhner. And Buhner's going to go in, and she's fouled. She should be going to the line. Like to see her get on the scoreboard. With
Spartans are letting him know they appreciate the call.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, because there was a few that they didn't call.
Yeah.
And Buhner's going to go and give herself an opportunity to get on the scoreboard. 1.5 seconds to go. And she gets out a little too hard. She's not happy with herself. As Wilhelm gives her the high five. And she sinks it with 1 point for this ball game. And as the faithful shows their appreciation. Nice victory for the Connersville Spartans, 42-24 over the Union County Patriots. Clint, final words and some scoring if you have them.
Scoring. Pennington finished with 9 points. Watkins had 3. Anaya had 9 tonight. Addie Jones had 6. Haley Simbeck had 9. J.C. Wilhelm had 5. And Abby Beaner ended with 1 point.
Right there at the end.
Yeah, right there at the end for the Lady Spartans. That gave them a total of 41. For the Lady Patriots, McCaslin had 7 on the evening. Gilman had 4. Robinson had 4. Gray had 3. King had 2. And Hughes finished the game with 4. And I did not write down their total.
That's all right. They had
less.
We won.
They had less.
We had less than 41. So I think we won by 8. Oh, we had 24. They had 24. So again, good victory by the Connersville Spartans. The JV, they won their ball game as well. Nice, tightly contested ball game. 33-31 was the score of that ball game. Again, your final thoughts.
Lady Patriots played a great. They didn't give up.
No.
Right there till the last 25 seconds, they had the starters in and still competing in the game. You love to see that. They're a young group as well. Got a lot of growing to do. I think this is going to be a game to watch and circle on the calendar each year. I'd like to see the Lady Spartans walk out here with a victory tonight, and I'm sure they feel good. And, hey, there's 2.
Yeah.
There's 2 on the start to how many? So.
Yeah, Connersville's next sees action on at home at the Bowl on the 9th against Richmond. Hopefully they end this win-loss streak that they've been going on against the Red Devils of Richmond on the 9th at the Bowl. So for my broadcast partner, Clint Brown, for John Pausiette back at studio making us keeping us on the air, and Justin Roberts making us look good. Connersville wins big over Union County. We're going home happy. Good night, everybody.